Hey, my ordinary anglers, how y'all doing? Just we're gonna do a little video today on a few things that I think are important for us as the tournament season kicks off. We'll talk about a couple things, forward-facing sonar, but the gist of today's video is going to be about getting ready for a tournament, getting ready for that first tournament. So, what do we got to do? Well, a couple things that help. Old days, sometimes anglers would fly over lakes and whatnot, but that's no longer the case. With Google Earth and Google Maps, you can pretty well look over areas and water and different parts of a lake and get a good feel for, you know, what you want to do, where you want to go, that sort of thing. It's real important. If you don't have that app on your phone or your computer, Google Earth, I would advise getting that. Next thing, this is all homework, okay? The homework involved getting ready and having a game plan. That's the whole thing of what you want to do. Now, utilize YouTube. Part 2. Go look at what people have put out about what they did, how they did it, where they went, and those sort of things in years past. Because animals are methodical. Fish are methodical. They get into patterns, as we all know. You have your spring pattern, your pre-spawn, and then your post-spawn, and these fish do this thing every year. Just like, deer, there's a rut. Every year, animals are methodical in their behavior and their instincts. These are important, especially to ordinary anglers, because we are just the average Joe, okay? So, with that said, now, we must understand doing your homework prior to a tournament before practice is very important going into any event, okay? So, that being said, we have look at your above satellite imagery. Go through the history there and go through YouTube. I utilize it. The past events, what weights. then you can go to different areas, and most places put out fishing reports. Guides put out fishing reports. All this stuff, you take it in. But there's nothing like time on the water, okay? Nothing like time on the water. You get a feel for what's going on. You're doing that. But before you get to the time on the water, you have a general idea of how important having somewhere to start, okay, is key. Now, of course, you get everything set up. You get your, wherever you're going to stay, and, all those kind of logistical things to do. And it's real important to get all that stuff behind you so you can focus on what you need to do. And that is fish. Fish and get out there and have at the many things we enjoy to do, because we all love it. We all get our enjoyment out of competition. Me, I love to compete. I've been doing this for many years, way back to Operation Bass, Red Man, grew up fishing on the Tennessee River and Kentucky Lake. So those are the basic things. It's really important to do your homework. Be that ordinary angler who goes out and gets ready and prepared to, and then there's this other thing. There are one-day tournaments, and then there are multiple day tournaments. So you need to approach those differently, because in order to win, you have to have so many days of fish located in order to make a top 10 and be in the running for getting a check. Okay? It's real important. Two different things. One day events versus multiple day events. Those are very, very key in the way you approach how to tackle, Bassmaster Opens, you fish 2 days, and if you make the top 10, you move on. Then Toyota Series is similar, and the BFLs are one-day events. So keep in mind that also, because, you got to have, at least 15 good 3 to 5 pound fish to get to where you need to get to be competitive. Now, being competitive, that brings up the latest yak about forward-facing sonar. Look, I come from the generation of flashers. Okay, you had to learn how to find fish using that kind of sonar. Then we went to the 2D sonar, and even there was paper. Eagle had paper graphs where it drew your images on paper. Boy, them were the days, weren't they, fellas? But anyway, it's technology. You're not going to stop technology. Now, I understand as a fisherman from those times of fishing as long as I have, I understand people's reservations about forward-facing sonar, but adapt and overcome. That's, I'm a military guy. Adapt and overcome. And I understand why the frustration is that some people don't like it. I get that. I just purchased my Active Target 2. There'll be videos on that, and I'll be sharing them with you. I haven't got it on the boat yet. I just purchased it. So I guess that answers one question. Look, if you can't beat them, join them, because I'm going to tell you right now, people that are using it are going to make it very difficult. If you don't have it, you're going to be left behind. So I'm not being left behind. I don't want my ordinary anglers left behind. I'm going to do whatever I can to help promote videos to help teach people about it. You can get the regular Active Target, not Active Target 2, but regular Active Target for about $1,000. And it's pretty good. And they've up a little not the clarity is, and apparently the clarity is as good, but it still puts you on the fish. To me, here's the deal. If you're going down a bank before forward-facing sonar, right? If you're going down a bank and you didn't know whether there was fish there, you're fishing there to see if there's fish there on this stretch of bank. Let's just, for the example. Now, okay, I can put it in scout mode. I can scan that bank, and I can see if there's fish there or not. I can tell if I'm wasting my time. And before forward-facing sonar, I would spend maybe 30 minutes to an hour fishing a stretch of bank that I thought fish were there when they weren't even there. So it's time on the water. And, you know, it doesn't make fish jump in the boat because they say, oh my God, that guy's got forward facing sonar. I may as well give it up. No, you apparently you can have your feelings hurt by putting a bait down there and they don't want nothing to do with it. So anyway, it's going to be a fun experience. Now, finally, I would just like to say to my ordinary anglers, to like and subscribe. And I'd also like to let you know that the boat's been in the shop for 5 weeks. And unfortunately, when they got into the boat and they figured out they had some more problems with getting down in the where the bilge pump is, where the live well pumps are, because that's the issue, live well pumps. They had to do more work. So unfortunately, they cannot get my boat fixed for my Ross Barnett tournament. I was looking I'm very heartbroken about it. I'm very I hate that I'm gonna have to miss the first tournament there, but it is what it is. I give those things up to God. I try not to worry about it, even though it hurts, because I was really looking forward to getting out some videos, some content for you guys and all that. But anyway, you're just an ordinary angler. I'm an ordinary angler. Everybody's an ordinary angler. You know, we all head out on the weekends for fishing, whether it's bass, walleye, crappie. It don't matter. We all enjoy getting outdoors, and hopefully I'll have some crappie forward-facing sonar to show, and some other things as we can learn together about it. But with the new Active Target 2 by Lowrance. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I will be getting some content out next week. I go to Bay Springs for my club's having an event, so I'm going to be fishing in that. Hopefully they'll have my boat fixed, and so another couple things. You can visit my website at ordinaryangleroutdoors.com, and there you can click on BASS or MLF or any of the crappie or walleye tournament trails and NPFL, and go right to their site to get results or do whatever. And also you can drop down and get the latest fishing reports. I'll try to be one-stop shopping. Eventually we'll have clothing apparel that you can purchase, and we will be slowly getting some affiliate programs where you can link to purchase tackle and other things, and maybe some clothing attire also. Anyway, these are the things coming. I'm glad you watched and stopped by. Hey, hit that like button, and good tight lines and good fishing for everybody. This is Mike Watrone, and we'll catch you later.